Now, in just a matter of hours, the city of Orlando is set to take up the future of SunRail right here in Central Florida.
Yeah, Steve, leaders are expected to sign off on a study that will look at connecting the commuter train from the airport all the way to Disney Springs.
Wow.
But as News 6's Mark Lehman explains, before that can happen, millions will need to be spent to make sure it's feasible.
It could be the future of SunRail, but it also needs money to keep moving down the tracks. Today, Orlando is voting on funding for a study on the Sunshine Corridor. The proposal would connect SunRail to the airport along I-Drive and down to Disney Springs. Would you find yourself using the train more if they did have this expansion?
Yeah, I already use it to commute to work, and it's a commuter train, but it would allow us to do more than just commute to work.
Michelle Morrison is on board with the plan, which transportation officials say would increase ridership sevenfold.
There's a lot of tourists come in, and maybe they wouldn't rent a car. You know, maybe they'd take transit somewhere.
This study comes at a total cost of $6 million. Last year, the Florida Department of Transportation said they'd kick in $2 million if entities along this route would pay the rest. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Seminole County said they would pitch in $500,000, and now Orlando will be paying the same with today's vote. The feasibility study is needed before there can be any federal or state funding for the project. Last month, Orange County expressed support, but leaders in Osceola have been reluctant to pay the costs. Riders we spoke with say they hope more will get behind the plan because it can benefit everyone.
They love riding the train with me, so I'm sure they would love one of these days I say, hey, let's go on the train and go to Disney, rather than let's go to work.
In Orlando, Mark Lehman, Getting Results, News 6.